There are 12,437 black flies in a population. The population was growing by 4.3% every 14 hours. How many black flies were there 4 days ago? Our growth function, c sub n, is equal to c sub o times 1 plus I to the power of b times t. The I is the growth rate, 4.3%. The b is how many growth cycles you go through. B is 1 over the period, and the period is every 14 hours. There's two ways we can do this. Our total amount of time is 4 days. We can convert that all to hours, or we can convert the 14 hours into days. Either way, it'll work. If I'm saying B is 1 over P, which is, and the P is 14 hours, if I wanted to convert that to days, I'm saying that that's like 14 hours out of 24 hours. 14 out of 24. That'll give us the fraction of days that we have, which we can reduce to 7/12. B is going to be 1 over the P, right, or the reciprocal of 7/12, which is 12/7. We would multiply that by the time, by the 4 days. If we put everything that we know into the formula, we end up with 12,437 black flies. So that's C sub n is equal to C sub O. That's what we don't know. We want to know how many black flies there were in the beginning. 1 plus the growth rate. The growth rate is 4.3%, so divide that by 100. That gives us 0.043. I'm going to add those together. 12/7 times 4. I can just convert that into a decimal. 12 divided by 7 times 4. And that gives us 6.85714. It goes on forever. I'm going to keep that number in my calculator. Do not round this. Don't round until you get to the very end. Keep the number in the calculator. 12,437 is equal to C sub 0 times, now I added the 1 and the 0.043, and that gives us 1.043 to the power of 6.8571. Okay, so let's do that. So I'm going to take that number, raise it to this power. So I have 1.043 to the power of, and paste that number back in. That gives us 1.33468, and it goes on forever. Keep this number in your calculator, don't round it. I have 12,437 is equal to C sub 0 times 1.334683. Forever. To get the CO alone, it's multiplying this number, so to get rid of this number, I'm going to divide both sides. Always do the opposite. If I divide the right-hand side by 1.33468, it will cancel. If I divide the left-hand side, look what happens. I have that number divided by the 1.33, copy that number, 12437 divided by, paste the number, 1.33468, and that gives us our C sub 0. So there were 9,318.31, but you can't have 0.31 of a black fly, so we're going to say this. We're going to round it to the nearest number of black flies, so 9,318 black flies. There were 9,318 black flies originally in the population 4 days ago. The other way we could have done this with the B and the P and everything, I've said that 14 hours is 14/24ths of a day. So each hour is a 24th of a day. I have 14/24ths of a day, which is 7/12ths of a day. I've converted everything into days, but I could have done it in hours. If my P is 14 hours, so B is 1 over 14. I can convert my days into hours, which is a little bit easier, right? You just do 4 times 24. All right, so that's your time, is going to be 96. BT is going to be 1/14 times 96, or 96 divided by 14, which gives us 6.8571, which is what we have here. We get the same answer no matter which way, whether we converted all our times into hours or converted all the time into days. Okay, whichever one you find easier. So back into the program, there were 9,318 black flies 4 days ago. And that's it for level 7. Have a good day.